God!
Good morning, Tuesday morning, and there's loads to catch up on. So first of all, I'm trying to order the panelling for the trailers. Now I'm going to do the office first, because what I like to do is try and do one of them and see if things work. If they don't, what was good, what wasn't, and then obviously we can transfer that to the other ones. My uncle is going to go this morning and pick up another trailer, and then maybe me and him are going to go tomorrow and pick up the other two, and that's all of them then. The digger that has like snapped off. I mean, I messaged a few people locally, and I've got the Brom Fabrication. He should have come out and have a look at it, and then if not, I've booked it in with welder Fabber. So I'm just waiting for he should come and have a look at the yard, and then if not, I'll stick it on the trailer, take it up to welder Fabber, because it's weird, isn't it? It's like, I was like, who do you ring for stuff like that? It's like literally like snap the chassis. Now the company in China are going to send a new chassis out, but I've said I don't know whether I've just battered it or whether it'll happen again. Do you know what I mean? So I'd rather, I know obviously watching welder Fabber that he can do stuff to beef it up and go, right, you know, that won't happen again, sort of thing, or not that it won't happen again, but it's less likely to happen again. And maybe I do need to look at buying a bigger digger, because I mean, we've done loads of it. I still think it shouldn't really snap the way it was. So I know people call it Chinese in the metal that they use on the diggers there. So yeah, it's served its purpose already in like the year and so we've had it. We've, like, you know, cleared the yard, dug everything on the yard, we've dug extensions, we've dug driveways. Like it's you know, it's more than paid for itself, that digger. But yeah, maybe it's time to buy a bigger one, and at least either way I'll have to repair that and get it working again, and we'll just maybe won't hammer it as much. I feel like I'm learning that obviously what its limitations are really. Then I've got to go to Chestnut. I've got to order insulation. I've got to go to the extension job, show Mick where we're setting out. I've got I put a message on Instagram yesterday for some extra bricklayers just to give us a hand on this, and I've got about 20 numbers who've come back. So hopefully I can not be on that one doing the brickwork every day, and it'll leave me to free up time to obviously look at the business in a bigger picture. So this morning I've just ordered t-shirts and jumpers for the lads, because they're just looking like a bit raggedy at the minute. You've just got lads coming in looking like they're in like it's own clothes day. So if I give them all a uniform, and then, because I've been fining them now for not wearing high-vis, and rightly so, they turn around and go, well, you haven't provided everyone with enough high-vises, which is true. However, I've ordered them from China, so they're going to take 55 days to get here. But I've ordered for the same price. I think I've got them like a third cheaper. So for the same price as 50 tops, I've got 150 coming from China with my logo on as well. So probably even more of a saving. Just for like the ones we got from Screwfix, I've got them at a third of the price with the logo on. So I feel like that's been a good deal. Although I'll see. This time I've got a door-to-door, so there shouldn't be any terminal handling charges, etc. Obviously when they come into the UK, there might just be obviously VAT. I don't know about the VAT in terms of the product code on them, with it being clothing, but obviously we'll wait and see. What else? we've got to do. Oh, and it's my mum's birthday. Happy birthday, mum. So I'm just going to go and see her now, and then head to I've got to head to the student job, then to the not the knock-through job, the extension job. So the knock-through job is stopped at the minute because I've pulled Mick off it, and I've got the other Luke and Tony. So I've been doing monthly reviews with the lads, obviously since I mentioned it, and it's been good. I think some of the lads have really, you know, took it on board and have invested in themselves and tools. So I know Labby's bought, you know, tools and stuff. He's gave Ben like a massive thumbs up in his monthly report, said he's learning absolutely loads off Ben. And then Ben said the same about Labby in terms of he's just picking stuff up and it's good. Labby drives as well, so he's on course to obviously be a good asset to the company and himself. Phil has invested loads in tools lately, and it's him and Ronnie have like been a massive help in terms of you just turn around and I need to grind that off, and he's like, oh, go and get mine, bang, oh, I need to do that, oh, I've got mine, bang, bang, bang. But like in all the reviews, all the lads who were sort of learning, they've all sort of put at the end that they want more money to buy more tools, and I'm like, it doesn't work like that. You've got to do the investment first to get the money back. I mean, I think it'd be like whatever if I turned around and said, okay, you know, I'm gonna put your wage up by £5-10 a day, and then you can go out and buy tools, and it's like, Willie is the one. So I've got to stick to me models and what I believe in, that like people will only appreciate it if they work hard for it. So if they're scrounging around saving up and to buy these tools to better themselves in work, that's when they get rewarded. If I just like hand feed it for them, I'm teaching them in a bad way, if that makes sense. And because obviously I'll just carry on, they'll be like, oh, I need another 10 because I'm thinking of buying a van, or I need another £10 a day because I'm, you know, I want to do this and that, and it's like, well, you've got to do it the other way to get it. But yeah, so end of the day, we'll have the extension will be starting getting blocked up by Mick. We've got more brickies coming to have a look and see whether they can jump on it with us on a day rate. Probably going to be the best thing. There is a crew of 5 who are house bashing at the minute on a site, and they've said they can come and just blitz it for us. So waiting on that as well. So it might be a case that we can give it them, and I can take Mick, Ronnie and that off, and then we'll just come and set the scaffolding up, do the first floor and stuff when it's ready. So that's an option. And then obviously when we go and grow the company, it'd be good to obviously be in contact with these types of obviously bricklayers and stuff, so we can just go, right, you know, there's a price for, obviously you get that extension up to whatever, up to roof height. So yeah, end of the day we'll have a trailer, block work, and either I'll be dropping this trailer off at Welder Fab, or the Brom Fabrication will be doing it more locally. So, and then I need to order these plastic bits for the trailer, so I can't decide whether to do plastic or like MDF. I'm thinking plastic just because it's more future proof, isn't it? The MDF's cheaper. I'm just thinking, is it going to make that much difference? Happy birthday! How old are you now? How old?
70. Oh, sorry.
73?
I know, isn't that young?
Yeah.
So you coming in?
I'll come in now, yeah. I've got to go and see my mum. Got a bit of a van off here. All 4 vans on the one job. So we add a truck to the fleet as well. Yeah. How many keys? I'm like a janitor now, aren't I?
Warden.
That one.
That one.
Oh no, it's not. Sorry, it's that one. The one up there, isn't it?
Right, go over this, what they call it. Yeah, has it got a pump with it, Matt? Or is he going to make sure he size it up?
I'll give you a pump now. What?
Can you get through there?
Yeah. Are you parking there now? So the lads are doing the front roof on here now. Oh, there they are. Got Luke, Scott and Mick in. Yeah, give you it now. So this job, I feel like the extensioner from the ground floor stopped on here now. So I'm meeting obviously a few bricklayers if we can. If we can get that gang to do the extension, and then I can bring the other lads to start doing the block work on here. Oh, just turn that music off a sec. Party poopers here. You alright? Oh, it's bright that, isn't it? So as you can see, this bit's coming out, purlins are coming out. We're going to put a new roof in because we've got a bit of rot there. Hey, we'll have to replace that roof bit there as well.
What, the flat roof? Or?
The bigger joist. I forgot what they call it now. It's not a Bresma beam or whatever. It's like a timber lintel, but it's all rotten on the side. So, you alright? Yeah, you'll see it. Just put like a treble 9x2 or something in, or whatever will fit on. And then have you started tiling? Yeah. So started getting the tiles on the doorman as well. Looking good. All the battens on now. Sounds. Well, there's loads to go at on this job, isn't there? Right, I'll order the windows now, so I'll tell you what size they are. I'm just going to ring the owner now, see if he wants one or two. Right, I'll see you in a bit. How you doing?
I'm fine. Am I getting recorded?
Yeah, I'm only asking you about roof windows. So, you know, on the front,
Yeah.
do you want one or two roof windows?
2, please.
2, yeah, sound. I thought so, I was just checking. I found ones that are like slightly not as wide but longer, so they're like, I feel like they'll be better.
What, as in there's more you can see out of them? More,
Yeah,
more out of
you don't have to like crouch down and stuff. It's like,
Fine. Yeah, that's perfect.
yeah, they're the style that I've put in my house.
Oh, sound. Well, if they're good enough for you, lad, I'm happy with them.
Yeah, they're good enough for me. They're good enough for the students, aren't they?
Oh, how you keeping? Alright?
Good. Just been, mate. Simo's funeral fund's up to $2,500.
Amazing, mate. Well done.
Isn't it? So I've gone from thinking, like it's going to cost me $2,500 to obviously. I mean, I've put all the YouTube money into it, but he should get a good send off with that, because I think his daughter's going to apply for a grant as well, which he can get up to $1,900.
Oh, really?
So,
oh, mate, that'd be amazing. Where's it going to be?
I don't know. Yeah. So originally I was his daughter asked me to sort of help out, but then his sister sort of took charge and said she wants to be involved, but then asked me to help them as well. So it feels a bit weird, obviously, being in the middle of it, but obviously I think they're just grateful that, like, you know, people have donated money, and we've, like, you know, we're actually trying to help him rather than just, like, you know, going, oh yeah, he's gone, sort of thing. That's it.
Yeah, I think it's a tough one for you, mate. Obviously, yeah, you don't want to get in the middle of the team, but at the same time, you can. I mean, I'm sure they're not going to start fighting about it, are they?
One sec.
In the cases.
Are they not in that in the box?
I don't think so, no.
Phil, if not, are they on the other van, Tony's van? Sorry, mate. My uncle's going to pick another trailer up today, but he needs these. indicators. Right, one sec. One sec, I'll ring you back in a bit, but yeah, I'll order these 2 windows and anything else while I've got you.
When you said you've got a plate now,
Oh, it's on the. I'm going to get the trailer now, which has got the plate on it.
does it stick on, is it, or?
There's magnetic things on there.
Yeah.
Get this on YouTube. So, how many have we got there? 40?
160.
Oh no, 160, yeah. 160 of the insulation. So, these are going to go to the heightened job now. And then we're going to pick up the license plate so that Phil can match this to obviously the trailer that he's pulling. And then we've come up with a way of doing the license plates where obviously he's got the wireless one, but then the fella gave us these, which are like magnetic things. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to stick one of them up the top on every van, and obviously the back of the license plate's going to have that on, and same on the trailer now he's going to take, and then literally obviously every van will have a license plate up on here so that any trailer you pick up, you'll have the right plate for it. Right, I'll see you in a bit. Alright, drop the insulation off on this job. So now, this isn't going to be a garage anymore, so we need to knock them corners off and do it as a cavity again. So it's a good job we did do that as a cavity and insulated the floor as if it was thing. And what we're going to do is copy that window. So the same size window that is on the front of the house there is going to go here. I think it's 1800, so we'll match the sill height and the lintel height, get that bit in, and then obviously they've changed bits at the back here as well, so they want to add another unit here, so we've made this bit smaller. Mick's just doing the corner now, and the rest is staying the same. So I'm going to take this digger, try and get this digger fixed. Just properly snapped, yeah. The chassis of the whole digger. Yeah. Right, so I'm on the yard. I'm trying to get obviously the digger onto the trailer so I can take it up to Preston to welder Fabber, and Ronnie disconnected every single hose. He was only meant to connect obviously these top ones which actually drive, so the bottom ones obviously hydraulic fluid goes in, and then as you use the controls it, you know, allows it to the top ones. However, I've just connected them up roughly to where I think they are. However, the digger goes backwards and forwards but it won't turn, so I think I've got these two the wrong way round, so I'm going to swap these now and hopefully each track will work. So obviously I've got power, I've got hydraulic fluid in one way, but as it's coming out the other, now would that make a difference? I don't know if that would make a difference or not. I'm going to try it anyway, see if it does, and then I'm going to take it over, give it a jet wash, and just get it on the trailer then. So I've just got this, I swapped them round and it did actually work. So I don't really understand that, because in theory if it comes through that one, if that's the hydraulic, obviously it must be directional in terms of once it gets in there. But I swapped them round, it was working fine. Got it to here, and obviously I forgot that I'm going to now jet wash it. However, I got it to here and it cut out, so I just looked at the dial and it was like, I couldn't tell whether it was full or empty, but it must have been empty. So before, when we were using this the other day, Ronnie went out and bought a full can of diesel, but obviously didn't put it in, just sort of left it next to the digger. So I'm hoping this hasn't run out of diesel again, because I don't think the battery was great then when I was trying to start it. But at least I know now I can do that, crack this open and get some, pull the diesel through. So I'm going to do that now and check whether it's pulling it through. Right, I've given it a quick jet wash and just obviously cleaned it all so it's a bit more exposed. You can see where it's cracked and stuff. So I'm going to go and pick up this bit, because I've got a new one of them, so I'll drop that off. I'm just wondering whether they're just going to do that, or whether he wants the arm and stuff on the digger as well. Yeah, if he just gets that bit, we can put the rest together, can't we? So, I don't need to take the whole armour, etc. Yep. I just need to get some straps. Right, the digger's on, or what's left of the digger is on the trailer. I've topped it up with diesel. I went to bleed it, but it was actually alright, to be fair. As soon as I turned it over, it come out, so I knew it was going to pull through. I'm on the way to Preston to Welder Fabber's headquarters, and I was at the extension job before, so we've had one bricklayer who, to be honest, I was just looking for someone who could just come in on a day rate, and if anyone was free, they had a cancellation, whatever, and just jump on it for this week and next week and just, you know, crack on getting up to getting block work done. But instead, I've got like 20 different numbers I put on Instagram, and one guy's been out already and he's turned around and said, oh, you know, I'll price it for you. And you're like, okay, you know, put a price in. So he's put a price in, £20 a square metre. I haven't worked that out, to be fair, how many metres squared it is, what that cost, whether that's in the budget or not. And then I've got another group who are doing houses at the minute who are going to come and I'd suggest give us a price. Because we've only started a bit of it now, so maybe that's how I should have done it, but I just like the idea of obviously us keeping busy and ticking over, but in order to grow we are going to have these like groups that we can get in and go bang, you know, just get stuff done. So yeah, we'll see. I won't bore you to death on this drive, and I can't be pulling over to change the camera and stuff like that, so next stop will be at Welder Fabber's headquarters, whether he's in or not, I don't know, he might be out on a different job, but I'll drop it off, explain it and see roughly what it's going to cost, and hopefully it's not too much, because I've already got the company from China have agreed to send a new chassis out, so, but that'll take a while since it's coming by sea. That'll be less than container load LCL, so that could be 40-50 days, which, you know, I can't wait that, so at least hopefully I can get this done, and then if we've got a spare chassis, then great. I'm hoping he can do it like stronger than what it was, or I should just stop pulling extension slabs up with it. It's probably the issue, isn't it? Well, I just do it in the moment, like now. So the last one I done was in the van, obviously on the way here. When this happened, I was sat there thinking, who the hell do I call for this? Like, what do I do? I rang obviously the manufacturer, and they were like, we'll send you a new chassis, 50 days. And I was thinking, oh my God, like, what? And then obviously watching yours, I thought, I'll give you a shout. I don't know whether you'd have just laughed and thought, this is tiny.
We'll do out. It don't matter to us.
Yeah.
It don't matter how big or how small it is. You know what I mean? We've all got to make money at the end of the day, haven't we?
Yeah.
You know?
And I watched one of yours, and I remember watching one, and you were like, you've done it, and you said, what we're going to do is we're going to make that better. So I thought, like, give you a shout, and if you can make that better than what it is.
The only reason we can make it better is by upping the thickness of that material there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And maybe look at the thickness of the pipes that come through here, and maybe closing that gap up a little bit. So make it a little bit stronger. Well, it gives a week or so, because we've got a bit on, and then we'll sort it for you.
Right, thank you.
No problem at all, mate.
Right, so digger's dropped off, and it's, do you know what, I'm just happy that, like, I was chatting to Baz then about obviously YouTube and everything, and no, here he is now. Hi mate, you alright?
I'm a bit in summer here, it's just not starting now.
So have you turned the red button for the battery?
Yeah, I've turned the red button.
And the key, and then you need to lift the throttle, is that black thing next to it. So lift that up, but sometimes obviously when it vibrates it drops down, so there's a clamp on the chassis. Just stick the clamp underneath it so it stays up. Got it? Cheers, mate. I'll speak to you soon.
What?
I'll speak to you soon.
Yeah, I'll speak to you soon, alright?
Cheers. Bye, mate. Yeah, he's learning like I was with obviously getting used to the controls on it. But no, it's good chatting with him, obviously, and it's amazing to think that like I wouldn't have known he was in like, you know, Preston, and I wouldn't have thought of ringing him other than through YouTube and through him showcasing the jobs he does. And I remember there was one video I watched that I thought, yeah, like, and it was when he was repairing I think he was repairing a bucket, and he was like, right, that should be like this and that and blah blah blah, and like the buckets when they leave his workshop, the buckets are stronger than obviously the sort of manufacturers ones, because the manufacturers are thinking of like scale and just numbers, whereas he's thinking, right, I don't want to call back on this like bucket or digger or whatever it is, so he's like beefing stuff up. So that's what, like I said to him then, I was like, obviously repairing it sound, but obviously will it just happen again? And he was like, well, what he'll do is he'll put a thicker plate on and put like a bigger weld on here and there. And I just thought, yeah, that's obviously what you want, isn't it? And it's nice that obviously he's able to do it quicker than me waiting, I don't know, 55, 60 days for it to come from China. I did obviously just have, he filmed most of it, so that's why I've not really filmed much on mine, because he filmed a lot of it on his. So I'm sure a lot of the people who watch ours watch Welder Fabber as well. But I just stayed and had like a little chat with him just about obviously YouTube and Instagram and just life really, yeah. It's good. There's like most people have the same things in common, and he was obviously chatting about how he set up on his own.
Turn left.
Okay. He was set up on his own years ago, and then obviously it went bad. He had to close it down, started working again, and then built back up, and then he's gone back out on his own now. I think it's nice hearing people's stories and backgrounds, and obviously how they've got to where they are, because everyone goes through a bit of a struggle, don't they, to get to where they want to be. Right, it's 2 o'clock, so I'm gonna head back now. What else have I got to do? No, I'm just gonna use my time in the van now, just call the lads, check on how they're getting on. Hopefully things are going well, which I haven't had many calls to be fair, so they must be going well. I'm on the extension job, and I'm going to take this back to the yard and that whacker. So what we need to do is get this driveway completely leveled off. So it's roughly level. What we need to do now is just break these mounds up and level it, and I'm going to get the big roller on it and just get it all ready, and then I can take that back to the yard. Then at least we know this ground's been well compacted, a lot better than what we normally would have done, because we normally just use that 80 kilogram one rather than a 600 kilogram one. So, but yeah, we've just moved 2.5 ton of sand off the pavement so that I can go and do some full lines back and forth. Could do with some like sharp sand or something really, but I don't want to take this too far, because obviously they want to get this done at a later date, so anything we do is just a bonus really. Oh, and then let's have a look how Mick's getting on. So we brought Mick off the other job because Mick's main trade is actually bricklaying, so he's getting this up now, and I can't film anymore because we've got music on. You've got enough mix there, haven't you? And then what's in the mixer now? Yeah.
Give a little brush over about 10 minutes before the end. Finish up. Come around, check all the tools are all put away.
The last one. The last one.
We won't be doing that again.
You won't be getting loads of texts off me. Hey, stop swearing, stop swearing. So here we go, we're just going to get this whacked level, all the hardcore in, to get a good video of. See the difference that makes already. Just powers through. I'm hoping Ronnie stops before this fence. He's a bit cash. He's a bit cash on the old machines, Ronnie. Big driveway, isn't it? Mon, do you reckon Phil's learning? Defo? Do you reckon Phil's learning?
Yeah, should be.
Everything away? We good to go? Yeah? You happy?
Yeah.
You happy, Phil?
I'm not happy.
You happy we can lead the job?
Be happy if you stop talking to me and actually let me leave the job.
I mean, are you happy there's nothing out that can get robbed or...
Well, there's loads that can get robbed, aren't they? Like that mixer sitting here on display.
Let's put that round the back then.
Okay.
What was the other thing I mentioned yesterday?
The plug, but I haven't used it today, so...
So the plug. They could be lying in bed and it could rain tonight and all their lecky goes off and they come up in the morning, the freezer's defrosted.
And you wouldn't blame him for the and all that and hanging down like spaghetti.
Stop
You know what I
swearing.
mean? Bits wrapped up in plastic bags.
Yeah. I know, I need to just disconnect that, but I'll put it in a box.
I think they'll get away with that one plug.
We've got driveway nice and whacked, so we can start getting materials on there now, can't we? And we'll get used all of this, and we could do with a tipper for some of the rubbish now. But yeah, we'll start getting materials out the way, and then we can start parking the car on here. It's just whether I get some sharp sand to whack in or whether we just leave it. Yeah, I'm meeting another bricklayer here now. It was a gang of 5 who I mentioned earlier, so he'll rock up any minute and I'll just see what his price is to get it up to, well, to do all the block work really. Sounds? You know, as soon as I've jumped in my van now, 10 cars are going to appear. I am currently just sat in traffic. I'm meant to be going to a bar in town to do some plumbing for the same company owners that own like a few of them in town. However, I'm just like gridlocked here. I've been like sat here for ages just trying to slowly crawling through. And I've got the trailer on the back with the both whackers. So they need to go to the yard, and I need to go to the yard now, unhook these, go home, try and have some food, and then go and I need to try and get a tap, but it's like a specific tap. So I found a similar one on eBay, but it wasn't the same. So I was trying to look for one that was the same, and then obviously got distracted, and I haven't ordered it. So I was trying to order it so that I can go and fit it and do everything now in one day. But I think he's desperate for me to just do like the jobs. I done one of them when I was last there, and then he wants 2 other bits doing. Obviously the tap, and yeah, I think he just wants this one bit in the back kitchen bit or the bar bit doing. So I'll go and try and get that bit done. Although it's that, what time the Screwfix shut, I'll still be able to go and get stuff if I need. Oh, it's just an issue when you're working in town because you're like driving in and out, so I want to try and have everything so that I can turn up and just do it and go. But I've just finished obviously meeting the bricklayer, and it was quite interesting actually. Seemed like really nice lad, and he brought his girlfriend with him. And normally it'd be a bit weird if you turned up with your girlfriend, but his girlfriend is a structural engineer, and he's actually a structural engineer, so they met in uni, and so she was obviously interested in seeing the job as well. But they seem like a really, and this is what's caused it, oh my god, they seem like a really nice couple, which is half the battle. So they, I've agreed for them to come in as soon as they can. He said they're on a house at the minute, but they should be able to come in Friday and Saturday. So hopefully they'll be able to give that job a good push. But he's actually got five of them, 5 brickies. So I'm going to put them onto the student job as well. So he said what he'll do is he'll put 3 on this extension job and 2 on the student job. And that way you can get both jobs going. And then obviously we've got their number then if it all goes well. The next jobs that come up, I can probably just say to them, listen, there's a price. Or if I get a price off them per brick, per block, I can just say, right, I'll give you a shout when we get an extension coming up and you just can crack on with it. So what I'm probably going to do now is I'm going to get everything set up on that job. Scaffolding, all the other materials, the lintels, the steels. I'll probably try and get everything set up so that they can come in and just smash it. And we'll, you know, see what they're good at. So yeah, a good day all in all. We've got the trailer. I'm gonna go to my mum's now and just check that. Got the trailer, drop the digger off. Hopefully Welder Fabrication's gonna smash the digger out. Got the lads coming in to do this, so yeah, I feel like we're in a good place at the minute, and Ben's had more help on the student job as well. So yeah, I can probably put Mick back on the knock-through job and we can get all the jobs moving again. Sound right, I'm gonna go and check this trailer out, and then obviously I'll go and do this plumbing thingy, so it might be a bit of a longer episode, this one. This one's got a bit more dents in it. So we've got ladies and men's, this one. Let's have a look. Door's a bit tight in it. Has he put the legs up? Is that why? No. So I was planning on getting new brakes, definitely a new what do you call them? Jack wheel and hitch, and even a new one of these. So I'll just swap them out, and then if that's all new, then it's will look a bit better. What's that one for? Just like a random scaffold pole welded on. This one's quite tall again. They're all slightly different, as you can see in this one. So we just want to try and keep one side. It's what we do with this one. This one's got, was that locked? Obviously it doesn't give me the keys for that either. There was one bit where I was thinking of keeping a doorway in there, so I might try and keep that side, but obviously I'm guessing the other side, the women's, is just the same. Has it got the steps are there? Yeah, they're actually quite good. So it's just what we do with this one, whether we make it an office, keep it as some toilets. Come on, that need a bloody lock on it. It doesn't. I mean, this one will just be all toilets, won't it, with it being women's. I wonder if there's anyone out there that needs a men's and women's toilet cubicle like this, because obviously, look at that blue toilet. How weird. Yeah, it's just what we do with this one. Whether we carve it up and redo it all, new doors, new windows, insulate it, new flooring, PVC cladding, and then obviously EPDM roof, and then literally it's, you know, bulletproof, good to go then again. But it's just time really, isn't it? There's a few people who've messaged me who are looking for them just for storage, just literally rock up, and I need to try and find somewhere that sells this galvanised cladding, because if I can find that, I can take some of these doorways out and clad over them. So on our office on the yard, we've done that. And this one's got different windows again. Well, I'm thinking I should just do it properly and just get them all new windows, new doors, painted white, new roof, insulate. But then it's like, you know, putting them online as like as proper units. Then they're just they're so useful. How big they are, aren't they? It's just like, do we need two doors on it? Someone somewhere probably needs this exact trailer, like they do a big yard or like say a festival where they've come from, and they can just rock up and put them into a pit. But yeah, I'll have food for thought. I could do with, I'm gonna go down and get, there's 2 more trailers we've got to pick up. I'm gonna go down and have a look at them, because do you think that's too big to rock up to a job? So if we were doing an extension, say, is that too big to park there and have obviously advertising on saying what we do and whatever else? Lads just checking whether you can go past. Is that too big to park outside? So if we were doing a job here now, is that, you know, the way it is now, I wouldn't want to park there. But if it's white, new windows, new doors, new roof, and it looks okay, would you be happy with that sort of parked outside your house whilst we do the extension? Because this is the stage we're at, where we have to provide this stuff: toilets, canteen. So it's whether we change the other 3 just into toilets and canteens, and then just keep them, put them on the jobs, get the money's worth out of them. Right, I'm gonna go to the yard, disconnect this trailer, and then I say go and get something to eat, and then off to town. So I'm on the yard now, and it just looks an absolute tip. I've just got too many jobs on the go. I've got these trailers on the go. I've got the trench. I've got the digger getting fixed. It's just so hard. You just need 1 million men and £1 million, and I haven't got either. So I might text Baz, see if I drop this and the hydraulic off, whether he'll bang it all together for me. That'd be nice if he would. Well, that must weigh a bit. And then I'm just thinking, I don't know how long I can leave these roots exposed. So what I might do is I might build some shuttering and pour some compost in them, just to make sure that they don't, you know, deteriorate or start to die, obviously being uncovered. And that way obviously we can do that until planning come out and have a look. But I'm trying to get them done as quick as, because I don't want to undermine obviously what we've done with these fences. We had the wind the other day that was like torrential. It was like hurricane winds. I've just seen my mate then, he said a tile flew off his roof and went through his car roof, a slate tile. And I said, oh god, I was panicking about these. But obviously one of the reasons I've done that was just use the concrete ones, because so that the weight down makes them a bit more solid from obviously the wind and stuff. It's just annoying because we're like literally nearly halfway from getting this done, and it just ticks loads of boxes off. But I just need to get my arse in gear and get people on the jobs making money, and I can then take time out to get all these jobs ticked off. So I might, if Baz can do that next week, I'll wait for my digger to finish this. Because otherwise I was going to hire a digger just to get it done. But if we can wait till next week, obviously it's not money wasted renting someone else's. Yeah, I'm looking forward, and I've got to pick me concrete mixer up actually. But I might wait because I don't really want to. I start getting charged rent if I don't pick that up soon. And all these boards are done now, so we can get them gone now and just tidy up. I've had a couple of messages about the bricks, but none sold just yet. So hopefully that'd be nice if they come in, got some money, and then I could just pump money at the trailers, then get them all done. God, look how many windows that one's gone, Jesus. 8, and then obviously the other side, I think I've already ordered them, haven't I? Have I? Yeah, I must have ordered them today. Yeah, I have, bloody hell. It's a lot of windows, isn't it? 8, 9, 10 windows on that one, 2 doors. Right, that's it. I'm gonna go and get some food and head to town. It's nearly 6 o'clock.